What's up, y'all? This Deuce's Duty coming back at y'all again. This time I'm gonna do it a little different for the day. I still got my other reactions coming, but today I want to talk to y'all about my experience with the Minneapolis riots. For the George Floyd, the uprise, whatever they was calling it. But all right, so look, that was probably the most craziest time I experienced in my life. Like it was like a movie. It was almost like the world was ending. Like for real. Like it was. Like, and I was actually there when it first started, like when it first kicked off. Because when George Floyd got killed, it spread it like this. Like everybody was like, damn, police killed somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a normal thing in the past 10 years in Minneapolis. Or, it happened in a few little suburbs outside of Minneapolis, like St. Paul suburb, Brooklyn Park. People been getting killed by the police the last 10 years, like mostly in Minneapolis though. So we like, dang, George Floyd. We like, everybody, the video went viral, everybody seeing it. So I mean, everybody, I'm talking about, everybody just went to the South Side, just to kind of check it out, see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Get up with the protesters and stuff. So me at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was on Lake in Chicago, like kind of like, but it's like a big liquor store right there. And to me, like that's where it actually started. So I'm at Lake in Chicago talking to one of my cousins that he was working at the liquor store at the time. And like across the street is a Foot Locker. And like if you from Minneapolis, man, it's some little females, some Northside females. Like I don't know, like how they got the idea, like what happened, but you know what I'm saying? They pulled up 2 trucks deep, you know what I'm saying? And they just bust the glass door, Foot Locker at the bottom. They got the crawling in there. Everybody around the corner, everybody on the street, everybody on the sidewalk looking like, what the fuck is they? What is they doing? So we just standing like, damn, these motherfuckers just broken Foot Locker. Next thing you know, they coming out with shoes, like big piles of shoes. They pushing the shoes. So I'm looking like, man, they just snap. And then I hear another crashing noise. Psh, the tobacco store next door to that. I see people running in there. And like literally, by the time the first 3 people came back out with a handful of shit, everything went up. It was like a wildfire. It just spread it everywhere. Every store on that block, from Lake of Chicago, going both directions, getting raided. I'm talking about people busting windows, going straight in there, snatch and run, snatch and run. Now, mind you, I'm at the liquor store. So me and my cousin worked there. So he like, man, they better not come in here with all that. And I look at him like, man, listen, hey man, I'm finna pull off, man, cause this you ain't stopping this, bro. You might as well hang it up. So I pull off. As soon as I pull off, I look at my review. I'm seeing people running out the liquor store with bottles. They liquor store gone. Cousin them can't do nothing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it just, man, like it just was crazy, man. It was like, man, it's like a movie for real, bro. And then after the looting started, it just went to straight fire. Like, I don't know. By the time it started, that was daytime when this happened, mind you. By the time it started getting kind of dark, people just started lighting shit on fire. They was burning everything, cars, buildings, restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll loot something, and once it's empty, burn it down. Like, just that easy. I'm talking about gas stations blowing up, cars on fire, like people screaming. And it's so crazy, right? Like, it seemed like everybody was outside. Everybody was outside. Like everybody, it was people packed on every corner, all through the South Side. Mind you, I'm not even thinking. I'm from over north, so I'm not even thinking like what's going on over north because everything cracking over south. So I'm like, psh, whatever shit. I drive up to around Cub Foods, which is like close to like the little precinct. You know, it's It's actually the precinct that they end up burning down later on. Like people broke into the police station, threw firebombs in there. You know what I'm saying? Like they did all that. They burnt the whole police station down. And across the street from the police station was a Cub Foods. Man, they raided Cub Foods. Man, everything, bro. Every store. Like it's hard to imagine. Like I mean, it spread eventually. Like the first day of the riots, like by the next day, that shit spread to other states. Like it just was like, but I mean, man, look, we wasn't even paying attention to that. It was so much going on at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So police start mobilizing. They starting to call martial law. They sending out the army, tanks. You know, tanks without the guns on them, but the little regular tanks. You know what I'm saying? They giving people curfews, talking about if you get caught outside at a certain time, you going down, you getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like nobody was trying to hit that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care. You know what I'm saying? It felt like the end of the world. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. That was like some one in a lifetime experience. Like, and it was crazy. We like, dang man, police kill people all the time in Minneapolis. We like, shit. I mean, we never seen a video like George Floyd though. So it was like you hear about it, you see it on the news, but you never actually see it. You know what I'm saying? But the police actually, they didn't kill people, four or five people before George Floyd that I can kind of remember, and even after he died, like you know, up to recent dates, like you know, one of my homies, you know, he actually kind of like family, like you know, we share a cousin, or my cousin is his niece. He got killed, Ricky Cobbs. You know, that was the most recent, and the cop actually got off on that. You know, but it's like this stuff still going on. Like it's not really. They was mad about the George Floyd shit, but like the police really ain't. They ain't really learned that much for real. But people was tired of that shit though. They took that frustration clean out. And like in hindsight, when you look at it, it was kind of stupid. Like it was stupid because one they burnt the whole city down, like the inner city. Like they did all the WalMarts, the Cub Foods, the grocery stores. People had to. That shit lasted for like 3 days. I think 3 4 days. But after that, people had to drive to the way out to the suburbs just to go grocery shopping. Like it kind of it backfired, man. Motherfuckers, even like fast food restaurants was getting burnt down and shut down. Like man, they burnt down Popeyes. Like Popeyes, nah, bro. Nah, you can burn that Panda Express shit down. Don't touch Popeyes, bro. They was tripping. Reminds you, I wasn't no looting. I was scared to loot, but I was watching. Shit, you know, I'm not no thief. You know, I ain't never really been a thief. Never stole shit for real. But like shit, I was out there, man. It was crazy, bro. Police start arming themselves with guns, shooting people with rubber bullets. You know what I'm saying? What else they was doing, man? It was just too. It was too much, bro. It was smoke. Like at night, you just look up, you just see different fires everywhere. Like my girl at the time, she was living in a high-rise apartment, and I just look out her window, or like you know, you would just see, you would just hear ambulance sirens all night. The sky lit up, smoke everywhere, like all over the city, like just crazy. So it was just, yeah, it was a crazy time, man. That shit was crazy, bro. Like a few people actually died too. Like I know the jewelry store on Lake Street. It's like kind of by like Lake and Bloomington. It was called Cadillac Pond. I know the owner of the jewelry store, and people raided the jewelry store. Like I don't know, he had a little shotgun. He trying to keep people out. They didn't care. They ran in there. He ended up shooting somebody, killing somebody. You know, he felt bad about it. Sat the gun down. That and you know, people so ignorant. They didn't snatch the shotgun that he didn't kill the dude with trying to defend his store. And they stole that too. They just looted everything. You know, which was crazy. I mean, if you got insurance, you got insurance. But don't nobody want to work hard for a business and just watch people just destroy it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like nothing you could do. It was just too many people. Like everybody, all those businesses was vulnerable. I don't care who owned it, from black people, white people. Oh, and then let me tell y'all, man, these fools robbing the bank. Well, breaking into the ATMs. They broke into a lot of ATMs. Like, man, I'm talking about from by that time, the riots and spread from the north side to the south side. I mean, from the south side to the north side. North side, they started doing the same thing. They started raiding up the grocery store, they tore that down. You know what I'm saying? Tearing up the banks, going out the ATMs. Like, it was crazy. And like, it wasn't enough police to do nothing. So it really showed me like anarchy. That's what it is, anarchy. Like, if enough people rise against the government don't stand a chance for real. Like, it just it just don't make sense. The government runs people technically by fear alone, fear of consequences. But technically, it's too many. It's way more people outnumbered than the government. They don't have enough. They got all the gadgets and smoke bombs, grenades, but like it's just too many people. Eventually, you're gonna get swarmed. So shit. Then the little police officer dude, I don't even think the riots even stopped until he got arrested. I think that's what made it prolonged, because when it happened, he was just out 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. I think they finally arrested him, and that's when shit kind of slowed down. But by that time, the city was dust. The city was dust, man. That shit was gone. Like, everything, bro. Like it was so crazy. Man, it was crazy, bro. That was just a time, man. That's just my experience. Like, shit, I don't know if y'all got any experience in the riots. Like, if y'all in Minnesota, any states, man, y'all can put that in the comments, man. But like, if y'all got any crazy memories, you know what I'm saying? I want to see that shit, man. Just put it in the comments. Like, I just know what I seen, and I was just like, damn. Like, that shit was crazy, man. People was running to people they was beefing with, looking at each other like, nah, bro, we trying to get this money, man. Like, it was crazy, man. Like, the whole hood, bro. Everybody band together. I mean, it was a lot of unity though. Like I ain't never seen so many people get together. They was shutting down highways, shutting down like everything, like just thousands and thousands and thousands of people just on the street, like concerts, arena size amounts of people just on the regular street, walking around, stopping traffic. Like, it's crazy, man. But like, yeah, man, like this stuff's still going on though. So I mean, I don't know when the next uprising gonna come, cause I ain't gonna lie, when my boy Ricky got killed by the police, I swear I thought, I'm like, man, this gotta be it, cause he got killed. He ain't had no gun, nothing. All he tried to do for real, the police was fucking with him. He had a warrant or some petty shit. He tried to pull off, the officer is not trying to let him leave. So he holds on the car a little bit, and decides to pull out his gun and shoot him while he trying to get away. Me personally, if I was a cop, it ain't that serious. I'm not finna hang on no moving car to try to catch somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then risk my life, dragging my feet and breaking my legs on the car on the side of the highway is stupid, But I think, he was waiting all his whole career for a moment to do some stupid shit like that. Like, and shit, he did it and he got away with it. Shit, but come to find out, Ricky ain't have a gun, a weapon, or nothing. It just, I don't know. But shit, hey man, we got way more people that got killed up here, man. Like, the last 10 years, I know we got Ricky Cobbs, Amir Locke, Fidel Castile, George Floyd, what's his name, Dante Wright, Jamar Clark. So it was some dude named like Linnell something. Like, man, it was like, man, I'm telling y'all, like, this is less than 10 years, man. Like, Minneapolis police just killing people, bro. Like, we had, like, I don't know. Like, it's real common here. compared to a lot of other places. So I mean, I'm missing some people. Like y'all probably can Google it, but yeah, let me know, man. But yeah, that's my experience for like the George Floyd riots and stuff. My name Duty Man. Like, subscribe my channel. I'll be back with more videos, probably reactions, more stuff about Minneapolis. I'm gonna probably get into the hip hop scene, react to current events, and let y'all know how that is. So yeah, like, subscribe my channel, man. Support me, help share, show people. If you local, you know me for real, just support the channel, man. Appreciate it.